Hello everyone, welcome back to SBID or Sawyer Breaks It Down, and I'm here to be talking about the coronavirus and the massive impact that it's going to be having on not just like overall the world and all, which it's being massive with like the stock market and all, but mostly the movie industry and entertainment and stuff, because that's the stuff I mostly like to talk about on this channel, movie reviews and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to focus mostly on there, but before I get into it, let's just say, of course, keep yourself safe, be really clean, wash your hands constantly, don't just, if you're not feeling well, don't go out in the public and all that, don't get everyone else sick, because this thing is being contagious like crazy. So in case you've been living under a rock and you don't know what the coronavirus is, or COVID-19 I believe is the short term for it that's being called, it's basically this disease that I don't really know 100% about it, but from what I know is it came from China, and basically I think it originated from animals. I heard bats is the main factor, where it's basically like it affects the lungs and makes it really hard to breathe. You get sore throat. It's basically like an upgrade of the cold and flu, except it's more highly contagious. It's proven to be more deadly for elderly people and children, mostly babies, and it could still it could do its damage to you. Like, the survival rate I hear is in the high 90s, but for these specific demographics, it's not as likely. So it is really considered really dangerous. The entire world, in some areas like New York, I saw had state of emergency. China and Italy closed down. Like, they're like flat out closed. I saw that travel to Europe has been suspended for a month. But the main thing I want to talk about is just how big of an impact this is really having. Because around January, when this started to break out, people were joking about it, not taking it seriously. I was a bit concerned, but I assumed it would probably start to pass over by now. But here we are in March, and everything's getting delayed left and right. First up, just as I was getting ready to make this video, I saw Mulan, the new Disney movie, along with New Mutants and another film of theirs, got delayed, and they don't have a release date as of now. The new Fast and Furious movie, that got delayed. Of like a full year. I was like, A Quiet Place Part 2, the James Bond movie, which I mentioned in a different video, where I first mentioned about this, that I was probably going to want to do a video on this if it got worse. Some college classes, like mine, is probably going to get shut down, and it's going to be done online. I have a friend in New York, his got shut down. He's having to do his stuff online now. It's really crazy to just think about. And like Disneyland, Universal, and Hollywood, all that stuff's closing down for at least a month or so to try to let this subside. And it's just crazy to think about. And people are starting to get sick. Like, the most well-known so far for celebrities is Tom Hanks. He came out with his wife saying that they were tested positive for it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, there's just so much. Before yesterday, I was on the fence about making a video, because I don't want to be explaining this. Not like I'm gonna get any money off of this or anything. I just do this as like a hobby, but I don't want people to be like, oh, he's doing that just for attention and all. But all this stuff just came in the last 24 hours or 48 hours of info. So I just kind of feel like I should give my thoughts on it, because this is a lot to hit all of a sudden. But what I'm thinking is, where are all these movies going to go that are being delayed? Even Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway, got delayed to August. I saw James Bond, like I said, to November. It's just kind of crazy to think about. The one thing, though, that made me really want to make this video is, next week, during spring break and all, there was this Comic-Con called Ace Comic-Con in Boston, and I was going to that. I had my tickets. I spent hundreds of dollars for that. Had the plane tickets and everything. We heard it got canceled. And that broke my heart, because I was so excited. That was one of the things I was really looking forward to. Maybe meeting some pretty cool celebrities, looking around the city, getting to visit that convention, because I've never been before.
I, for one, am devastated.
Yeah, Sailor's really devastated, if you could hear her.
I'm devastated. I was gonna see Tom again, and now I can't. And like literally, I was in the shower when Mom like opened the door and told me, and I was just like tears and shower water running down my face. Horrible, very dramatic.
It was
traumatic.
It's like something out of a horror film.
I will never recover again in my life. I am traumatized, and I am suing every Comic-Con there has ever been.
She's joking, of course.
I am suing $1 per every person that has coronavirus.
Sailor freaking out aside, it's just crazy, all this stuff that's happened in this short amount of time. Like, it's been going on for like a few months, but jeez. But yeah, like, I mean, from recommendations, like, I'm assuming some of these movies are going to get put on streaming services or put digitally. I don't know what's going to happen if movie theaters are going to start closing in the US, because, I mean, if there's nothing really being played and nothing's coming out, especially this month, like, besides this week, next week was only A Quiet Place that I know of. The week after was supposed to be Mulan. So it's going to be a dry set of months of nothing going on until this gets resolved. So it is pretty scary. The market, like I said, is going to take a huge dive. It already is, actually. It's just really concerning. I just hope everything works out, because this is really, like, not good. But there isn't really that much I had to say about this. I wanted to just express my thoughts on this, because this was a lot of info, and I just felt that I wanted to make a video about this after everything that just came out. And yeah, this is still a developing story. Hopefully it gets better soon and it doesn't get worse, but it looks like it's probably gonna get a bit worse before it gets better. I mean, there probably won't be that much videos I'm gonna be putting up, guys, because of this. Like, I'm probably gonna be seeing a movie tonight, because there was a couple new releases, and I still have work as of now. It's still going on, so I mean, I'll be trying to make a video when I can. But yeah, like, I felt bad by doing this one a week, but I like that formula that I had set up. I like being able to do a bit more, and especially around December I was able to do a lot more content. But it's just been really rough couple of months with everything going on, and now this stuff. It's just, I mean, I'm just glad that any of you who still watch me, honestly. Thank you, I really appreciate it. And what are your thoughts on this whole coronavirus situation? Are you really terrified of it? Do you think it's a bit over dramatized? Do you think it'll get better soon? Or what do you think's gonna happen with the industry and all? Please let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are on this whole situation. And if you have any more stuff you want to mention, go right ahead. And if you want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be pretty great. Hit the bell as well to get notified when I upload. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's SawyerSable or @SableSawyer. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.